Guardian, I just finished briefing the Hidden. My reports on Eris's connection to the proto-worm Asa did not land well. There are concerns I cannot dismiss, because I carry them as well. The actions of the Witness will have far-reaching and dire consequences. But so would allowing Eris to be consumed by the Hive. She is studying the Hive from the inside, and the tithes grant her insight, as well as strength. She may yet discover a way to defeat Xivu Arath. Eris has always been determined. Now she has incredible power to match. I trust her to guide us through this. But I fear she may not know when to stop, or even want to. The only thing we can offer her now is support. That is why I need you at her side. Continue your tithes, Guardian, for without them, we are lost.
Yeah, that's Savathun's plan overall. I just hope and pray Eris does not die, she doesn't get consumed by it, and if she doesn't get consumed by it, I hope and pray the remnants of it and what she has done doesn't create side effects for her to have, like, you know, post-traumatic stress disorder in a way, you know, mentally being pushed to the limit and being like corrupted by it and mentally not prepared for it, but we don't really know. So I have to do 5 within complete rituals within, so I think I have to do 5. I don't think I have to do 5, but what does this quest specifically say? Complete ruins within the altar of, I think within, when I do altars of summoning, I have to complete 5 of them, not all through one over the other. Do one thing once, like a whole altar of summoning is one thing, another one 2, another one 3. I think it's just summoning, but we will see. I have no freaking clue.
I've got something for you. Savathun said if you ever got this far, I should play back one of her predictions. Not that you deserve it, but she's almost rooting for you.
My realm holds secrets within secrets. If they're able to use their light and dark to peel away the illusions, then they've been paying attention. Power corrupts, of course. And when those fuss-budget guardians get all twisted up in deep magics and hive rituals, that's when things really start to get weird. I can't wait to see what they're capable of.
So, there you go. A little pat on the head from Savathun. I know you Vanguard types thrive on positive reinforcement. Me? I figure Xivu's gonna squish Eris like a greasy little bug. Then we're all doomed, of course. But at least it'll be fun to watch.
Guardian, by your incursions into Savathun's spire, the Witch Queen's experimentation is revealed, and her secrets lie open to us.
Your progress is impressive. Hive magic intertwined with the light. You master it with each breach of the spire. But don't lose sight of our goal. Xivu Arath is still our greatest threat, and tithing to Eris has its limits.
We have not yet reached them. You frighten the Hive. Again and again you show them that their understanding is incomplete. You have heard me utter their invocation, Hayat. It means that which is said must be so. It is a conclusion. A halmos that marks the preceding argument as demonstrated true.
Think of it as a mathematical proof.
You are the logic that demonstrates it, and we are the truth it infers. Hayat.
She can't keep doing this. Sooner or later, it will end. Remember, you're in control of when it does.
Claim a gift of cunning minor arcana from the lecture division to unlock and enter this engine. This major arcana card can be added to your deck of whispers and a secrets lie open to you. When you hold at least 5 cards, one will be selected at random before each encounter in Serathun Spire and the Altars of Summoning, that you may use its power to your advantage. You can remove this card from your deck at any time by interacting with it in the Athenaeum. Removing a card means it cannot be drawn in an activity, but it can be added again when you return to the Athenaeum. Huh. I have a lot more cards. Enter the Ember engine and discover the secrets within the Ember. It can be accessed from... This is something new. Oh. So it's
We
altars
have
of...
discovered a vast chamber above the Witch Queen's oubliette. Undoubtedly, it guards one of Savathun's secrets. Uncover it.
Hopefully it ain't hard to. Oh, now we go up, huh? Hard to miss.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Get out!
We need no permission. The spire is open to us, and we will go where we please.
You don't even know what's in here.
An engine to generate Imbaru. Savathun's reinterpretation of her brother's logic.
Exercise caution, Guardian. This vault was designed to confuse you. Conquer it.
Okay. So it's a puzzle. Again. Oh yeah. We tried, me and TJ a long time ago, along with another person, we tried to do a dungeon that was very similar to this. And you have to follow a specific path. Explore the room, return the ritual table and nothing when you're ready. Two chests remain. So is that Savathun or is that Savathun or Xivu? Okay. Seems like to me we can't like manipulate gravity. That's the unfortunate part here. It's not going to be this one. That's the thing, like you can't manipulate gravity. So how in the world are you supposed to get to it? Like this?
Imbaru is a complicated thesis, more so than sword logic. Instead of killing, Savathun used her cunning to feed her worm.
Every time the Witch Queen outpaced our understanding, she gained power. Every falsehood, fiction, rumor, and misplaced theory gave Savathun her tribute.
Even in death, she seeks to outwit us. And she's failed once again.
Okay. A rushed and spattery script marks a dog-eared page. Guardian. You have seen the intricacies of the Imbaru engine firsthand. As I explained, it is a grand mechanism to generate tribute for Savathun as the altars of summoning are below. Cunning was her nature, as her worm compelled her to confuse. These tests will yield rewards at great risk. Triumph over them if you are willing. We have uncovered the Witch Queen's secret, and we must do so again. Truth in action, Eris Morn. Visit the radio in the helm. Is that the end of week 5?
You glowbugs are awfully trusting. I'm not too comfortable giving all this juice to your pooky little witch. The Exo Stranger warned you that Eris would be corrupted by power and turn into a tyrant. Said she's gonna rule us all. Even Savathun.
In Elsie's timeline, Eris was corrupted by stasis in the darkness. But here, Guardians wield both safely. We've proven that they can be used for good.
For your little parlor trick, sure. But this is hive magic you're playing with. You're really gonna hand Eris godlike power and just hope she keeps it together? after you was specifically warned not to? The hubris!
Elsie said that Eris succumbed to despair, pushed over the edge by her nightmares. But the Eris I know has been tested countless times and never once faltered. Instead of being overwhelmed by her nightmares, she conquered them. Besides, our Eris has an even greater advantage. She has her friends protecting her, and that's a force strong enough to alter any timeline.
Amen. And that will wrap up week 5 of Season of the Witch. Crazy we got here already. I'm surprised we got there relatively fast. We only have 2 more weeks to complete, and then we're done with the Season of the Witch, and then we have to do Season of the Wish, I think it's called. But see what I mean? It's not like this season is not as repetitive as Season of the Deep. We do other things. We did alternative summoning. We haven't done Savathûn's Spire in a while, and I like that non-consistency of it not being repetitive, and I think that's what is missing throughout this, because a lot of people have said these seasons have been so repetitive. There's nothing new about them. There's just the missions repeat on top of themselves, but the story is evolving to do much more, and it's more integrated into, or more integrated and more tangled, meshed together, that it's not going to be a staggering point of a consistent line. It's more of you're going up and down, up and down. That's all you're doing. Unlike for instance, Season of Deep is a perfect example. You're doing the same thing constantly over and over again. So it's very nice to actually have somewhat of a very basic or more fluctuating thing with a season or a story timeline, which I personally like. But anyways, I've expressed many times is that I do like the Savathûn story timeline, The Witch Queen, because that was very good and very well developed, and I think it's more entangled because it's even into Destiny 1 and the beginning of Destiny 2, and just all this with Xivu Arath and the brother-sister type ordeal, family matter of the kings and queens of the Hive, brother and sister type thing, which I thoroughly enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.